Hello. Let's talk about the unspoken. The glances that last a fraction of a second too long. The conversations that feel different, charged with something you can't quite name. You might have a suspicion, a hope, a quiet wondering about someone. Do they feel it too? Often, admiration isn't declared with a fanfare. It's whispered in the spaces between words. It's a secret someone's body and subconscious mind can't help but betray. Today, we're deciphering those betrayals. We're exploring 6 powerful signs that someone secretly admires you, grounded in the science of nonverbal communication and social psychology. This isn't about playing games or manipulating situations. It's about developing a deeper emotional literacy so you can understand the hidden currents in your relationships. So, let's begin. Sign number 1, the dance of the eyes, prolonged eye contact and the look away. The eyes are not just the windows to the soul, they are the broadcast towers of our attention. Where we look reveals what we value. When someone secretly admires you, their gaze will be drawn to you like a magnet. This isn't just a casual glance. This is prolonged eye contact. In a normal platonic interaction, people make eye contact in bursts, lasting about 3 to 5 seconds at a time. But when there's admiration, that duration extends. They will hold your gaze just that little bit longer, as if they're reluctant to break the connection. But here's the crucial psychological nuance: the look away. If they catch your eye and immediately sharply look away, that's one thing. It could be simple social politeness or even discomfort. But the sign of secret admiration is in the quality of the look away. It's often slightly flustered, a little delayed, and sometimes accompanied by a subtle smile or a downward glance. This is because prolonged eye contact from someone we're attracted to triggers a small shot of adrenaline. It creates a mini fight-or-flight response. The brain says, "I've been caught looking," and the body reacts with a nervous, slightly self-conscious retreat. You might also notice them watching you from across a room when they think you aren't looking. Their attention will consistently drift back to you in a group setting. It's a silent form of connection. They are, in a very real sense, feeding their brain information about you, building a mental map of your presence. This is a fundamental sign of interest, the allocation of a precious resource, attention. Sign number 2, the body as a compass, orienting and mirroring. The human body is a remarkable, honest instrument. While our mouths can lie, our posture and orientation often tell the truth. Someone who admires you will subconsciously use their body to communicate that interest. First, observe their body orientation. In a group conversation, who are their feet pointing toward? It's a well-established fact in psychology that our feet and torso often point toward what or who we are most interested in. They might be talking to 3 other people, but if their hips and feet are angled squarely toward you, it's a powerful signal that you are the true focus of their attention. It's as if their entire body is a compass needle, and you are their true north. Next, watch for mirroring. Mirroring is the subconscious imitation of another person's gestures, posture, and speech patterns. It's a powerful bonding behavior. When you take a sip of your drink, they take a sip of theirs. You lean your head to one side. A moment later, they do the same. You cross your arms, they cross theirs. This isn't mockery, it's a deep-seated neurological sign of rapport and empathy. Our mirror neurons, a special class of brain cells, fire both when we perform an action and when we see someone else perform that same action. This creates a feeling of being in sync. When someone admires you, their brain is working overtime to feel what you're feeling, to connect with you on a primal level, and mirroring is the physical manifestation of that effort. It's the body's way of saying, "I am like you, we are the same." Sign number 3, the micro expressions of happiness. The human face can produce thousands of expressions, but the ones that are most telling are the briefest, most involuntary ones, micro-expressions. These are flashes of genuine emotion that appear and disappear in a fraction of a second, often before the person has a chance to consciously control them. When you enter a room or when they first see you, watch their face. Do you see a quick initial spark? A brief, genuine smile that reaches their eyes before they settle into a more neutral or controlled expression. This is the Duchenne smile, the true, authentic smile that involves the crinkling of the eyes, the orbicularis oculi muscle. It's very difficult to fake voluntarily. This micro-expression of happiness is a direct leak of their internal state. Their brain registers your presence, releases a tiny hit of dopamine, the pleasure and reward neurotransmitter, and the face responds instantly with a signal of joy. It's the clearest, most unfiltered evidence that your presence is in itself rewarding to them. Conversely, you might also notice a subtle, fleeting expression of disappointment when you have to leave the conversation or when the interaction ends. That drop in the corners of the mouth, the slight deflation in their posture, it's the other side of the same coin. They enjoyed your company and they're sorry to see it go. Sign number 4, the currency of attention, remembering the minutiae. In our busy lives, attention is a scarce commodity. We are constantly bombarded with information. What we choose to remember, therefore, is profoundly significant. When someone secretly admires you, they become an archivist of your life. They pay attention to the small things. This goes beyond remembering your birthday or your job title. This is about the minutiae. They remember that you mentioned you were nervous about a presentation last Tuesday. A week later, they'll ask, "How did that presentation go?" They'll recall that you don't like cilantro, that your favorite childhood book was Where the Wild Things Are, that you have a minor irrational fear of ceiling fans. Why is this so powerful? Because it demonstrates that their mind is actively processing and storing information about you when you're not around. It shows that you occupy their mental space. They aren't just hearing you, they are listening. This act of remembering small details is a form of emotional investment. It says, "You are important enough for me to devote cognitive resources to. Your story matters to me." In the economy of human connection, there is no greater currency than this kind of thoughtful, detailed attention. Sign number 5, the social alchemy. They become your biggest advocate. Someone who admires you will often try to elevate you in social situations. This is a form of social alchemy. They use their own social capital to make you shine brighter. You'll notice it in conversations. If you tell a story, they are the one who leans in, nods encouragingly, and maybe even adds a supportive comment to the group like, "Isn't that fascinating?" or "She's really good at that." They create a positive feedback loop around you. They laugh a little harder at your jokes. They validate your opinions. This is different from simple friendliness. This is active advocacy. They are, in a subtle way, trying to increase your social status in the eyes of others because your perceived value reflects well on their choice to admire you. It's a way of aligning themselves with you. By saying, "Look how wonderful this person is," they are implicitly saying, "And I have the good taste to see it." They might also find small, seemingly casual ways to compliment you. The key is that these compliments often feel specific and thoughtful rather than generic. It's not just, "You look nice." It's, "The color of that shirt really makes your eyes stand out." This specificity proves the compliment is a result of genuine observation. Sign number 6, the proximity seeker. Finding reasons to be close. We are naturally drawn toward what we like and repelled by what we dislike. This is a fundamental principle of human behavior, and it applies starkly to physical proximity. Someone who admires you will find reasons to be near you. In a room they will gravitate towards your general vicinity. They might accidentally end up standing or sitting next to you. They will find excuses to close the physical distance. This could be a casual brush of the arm as you walk, leaning in closer to hear you in a noisy room, even if it wasn't that noisy, or finding a reason for a brief, incidental touch, a hand on your shoulder to make a point, a tap on your arm to get your attention. They are also likely to create opportunities for interaction. They might message you about something trivial, tag you in a meme that reminded them of you, or ask for your help or opinion on a matter, even if they didn't strictly need it. These are all proximity-seeking behaviors. They are manufacturing reasons for connection, bridging the gap between you and testing the waters for a closer bond. This is driven by a deep subconscious need. Being physically closer to someone we admire feels good. It's rewarding. So the brain will cleverly engineer situations to secure that reward. So there we have them, 6 signs that someone secretly holds you in high esteem. 1. The dance of the eyes, the prolonged gaze and the flustered, delayed look away. 2. The body as a compass. Their torso and feet point to you, and they subconsciously mirror your movements. 3. The micro-expressions of happiness, the quick, genuine flash of a Duchenne smile when they see you. 4. The currency of attention. They remember the small, seemingly insignificant details of your life. 5. The social alchemy. They become your advocate, elevating you in group settings. 6. The proximity seeker. They gravitate towards you and create reasons for interaction. A final, crucial point of context. Look for clusters of these behaviors, not just one in isolation. A single prolonged glance could be a coincidence, but if that glance is accompanied by mirrored posture, a remembered detail, and a reason to stand close to you, the pattern becomes much more significant. Understanding these signs is not about becoming a paranoid detective, scrutinizing every twitch and gesture. It is about becoming more emotionally intelligent. It's about learning to hear the quiet music of human connection that plays beneath the noise of our everyday words. It allows you to recognize the warmth being directed your way, so you can decide, with awareness and grace, whether and how to respond. The next time you're with that person who makes you wonder, take a breath. Listen not just with your ears, but with your eyes. Observe the silent conversation their body is having with yours. You might just discover that the secret you suspected was never really a secret at all. It was just waiting for you to understand the language it was being spoken in.